If you clicked on this video, chances are you probably want to make change. In some aspect of your life, you want to make that change. But before you can actually make that change, you have to realize this one thing before you can move forward in your life. Before you can change that version of yourself you want to kill. You must remember, you must acknowledge that your thoughts and beliefs and emotions do create your reality. And whether you want to hear this or not, it really does. In some aspect, what you are feeling internally is creating the external world through the lens that you're seeing. And whether you are liking your situation or not, you have to be aware of what you are thinking and feeling in the moment, whether it's comfortable or uncomfortable. And yes, it can be hard because sometimes it's, if not most of them actually, it's subconscious. And it's hard to be aware of it because it's not something that you're aware of, you're not conscious of. A psychiatrist by the name of Carl Jung believed that the people we encounter act as a mirror or mirrors of an aspect of ourselves, whether we are conscious of it or conscious of it. The people you meet in your life, whether you agree with them or disagree with them, like them or dislike them, in some shape or form is an aspect of yourself. It's a mirror of yourself. For example, let's say you're at work or somewhere and someone you dislike, it can be someone who is maybe more cocky or someone who maybe is very expressive. You might dislike about them and you project onto them why you don't like about them. And the thing is, that person you just projected onto, because that person maybe is more expressive, that's probably something you don't like about yourself. Because maybe you're not as expressive and that's something you wish you had more of in your life. And why do I bring this up with people? Is because that is something that is reflective of something that maybe you could be learning. I'm not saying that you need to be more outgoing, but something you can learn to change the situation in your life. A lesson to be learned. So really, it's finding that unconscious thought and belief about yourself to make a change. And to change your circumstances, you also have to change certain aspects of yourself. You have to let your old self die. You have to let this old version of yourself you no longer want to be. So where am I actually getting at with this story? Is the thing is you need to realize the beliefs you have about yourself. The aspects of yourself, whether you are aware of them or not, or even the things you disapprove of yourself, are the beliefs that are hurting you the most. And if you can't change these beliefs about yourself, you're going to probably and might remain in the same situation. You might even remain in the same cycle. And that's also why I brought people in your life, because some of those people are a reflection of you. And those people, whether you like them or not, can help you be aware of that. They can be almost like a teacher that reflects to you to why you must change this part of yourself. But also when it comes to the unconscious, it can be hard. And one of the practices I like to use that I've recently started using is anytime I catch myself doing something that I've done on a repeat, whether it's coming home and just laying in my bed and I start scrolling with social media, I like to write it down. I like to write down in the book because it just sets that reminder that, okay, this is something I do unconsciously, a behavior I do unconsciously, or maybe things I say that I might believe. And this is not something I believe, but something I've heard commonly was money is the root to all evil. And that belief within itself might not make you become rich, because if you have that certain belief, then you're not going to be able to make that thing happen. So in this video, it was solely just to remind you that in order to change, you must change your emotions, your thoughts, and your beliefs if you want to have a new reality, a new version of yourself. And you also, in my belief, have to change your own behavior as well.